Very good evening, all of you. Today we are going to discussing about tuples in Python. So these are very important. So let's have a few seconds of time we'll spare for joiners who are going to joining. We'll continue the session. Yeah, let's begin the session now. Is there any festival today? Like there is a no joiners are there. Yeah, okay, no issue. So like tuples in Python are very important. So what link you require to join? Like you are asking to send like joining link for Zoom. So the same link only we are we are connecting on every day. If anyone changing, like you may also ask me to join the Python link at Zoom, so we can when you are at a position to reach same link, how you are connecting. Can anyone do that activity then? If I am keep on posting things, means someone suggest me to put like some where the description to have all one. I'm not posting the link means again the same problem. Okay, no issue. So I have sent you the link, and yeah, 13 onwards we have to prepare these things also. 14, 15, 16. Today is the 16th class. Take all the lectures to you, and I'll send you these links also. So these links also in that. I think most of the persons who are joining by seeing the link only. I understood now. Thank you, Abu Sufyan. Yeah. So let's see today we are going to initiate a lecture, basic lecture like a tuples. What are the tuples and how we are going to write tuple program using in Python. So I think we have discussed about list items yesterday, and we have seen how to create list by seeing a square braces. We call it as list items. We have discussed very clear. So by seeing the open and end like brackets only, like it's called like parenthesis. If we are having in a list items, it will be called. I'm going to sharing my PyCharm IDE to better understanding. Let me share you a video screen to you. Yeah, correct. Here only we have discussed. Yes, the participants depends on the link only they are taking. Understood now. So also who are flexible to connect here, you may connect, or else you can also join our YouTube link also. Also share these information to all who wants to learn Python in our regular session. Okay. So let's see here. By seeing the yesterday lecture, we are going to like continuing an information of tuples concept. So create a new file in Python, Tuples, tuple. See here, tuples like you have to identify a few important points in tuple. A simple example tuple I'm creating here for the numbers, a variable which is having parenthesis inside. I'm adding a number, few numbers, anything you may add here. So see the list item we have seen like these braces. See, it's clearly visible now. These braces for the tuple only will have parenthesis. We have in a braces. That is the only difference between list and tuple. Major, like by seeing and identifying what is tuple, what is list. This is the major big difference by seeing the item. A list item to be attached to a list item is going to be attached to a particular variable. Where it is a tuple or list, you need to identify by seeing that at first. Later, you may go through it, how the logic is implemented, how it is used. So the majorly tuples are very important in Python. Tuples are very important in Python. These are like use them like store like a list item first. Tuples are like a list items only. List items to store. Like list items means there is a not only a specific data type. You may use number, float, Boolean expression, or string. Any data type you may load here irrespective of data type. And the number of items are there is no restriction at all. So the advantage of using these tuples, you may add why we require to use tuples and all one by one we are going to discussing very clearly. So the first point we have discussed like a similarly tuple, whereas tuples list items you can modify very easily. List item you can modify a list item very easily, whereas tuples you cannot add a new item, modify a new item. It cannot be possible. You cannot, and it's a very important interview question as well. Will you modify tuple in your program? It cannot be possible. You cannot modify and add new items in tuple. Okay, you cannot add and you cannot modify new items in tuple. Similarly, new items you cannot add. Yeah, I'll add one more thing here. You cannot modify. You cannot modify, add, and remove also. So we cannot do any changes in a simple tuple. Maybe simple, advanced, complex, whatever it you may take. We cannot do the activities. So finally, what we can call it as tuples are immutable. We cannot mutate. Tuples are immutable. we cannot mute it. Sorry, yeah. We cannot mute it. Like a simple parenthesis, which we have used to apply a simple parenthesis. If we are using square braces, I told you to call it as a list item. If we are using parenthesis, it will be treated as the rest of the things to accessing tuple to like accessing in the sense by reading of tuple or same. If I want to read the tuples, I put my numbers variable over here. And if I run this program, how simply I'm accessing the tuple 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. What the list items are available in my tuple. So how simple it is. These three are very important interview questions. Why? Because the tuples are very new topic in Python programming language. You may have and you may chance to ask a question to rise. Will you like modify or new or add the tuple items in your programming? What do you say? Basically, what we say, list items we can change. Similarly, we can say that. But in a form of tuple, we cannot do it. Even if the number it is there, some 5 is wrongly entered, I want to change the number, then what I need to do? Is there no solution? Yes, there is a solution. We will discuss. There is a solution to change. How to do it? We'll do. So in a tuple, as standard format and as a syntax based, we cannot modify, add, remove items in tuple. So hence it is called tuples are immutable. We cannot mute it. So we cannot modify it. So for the index position, if we observe, we can read it. If I read a index position, if I put here, I'll get 3, all are same. To getting and accessing of based on the index position of a character in a tuple, from the tuple list item, we can get index position wise 0, 1, like positive index from 0 to end, forwarding from towards to left to right. If we see in a negative index means right to left, which will followed by -1, -2, -3 from right to left. These will follows. Let's see if I changed here 1, may get number 2 for second item. Index will always starts from 0. How the arrays in existing programs? In existing program, how the arrays are going to be? Arrays will always initiate you from the index position of 0. So you need to clearly understood about these concepts. The memory allocation is nothing but the list of group of items in a stack. The memory allocation will be happens to identify a pointer, a address of a character. That would be 0, 1. Is there any value there? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? No. In a stack, it will be allocated from the list when it is reading. It's a program syntax. Is anywhere somewhere else it is written? No, it's a program syntax. Based on that syntax, compiler will follow and execute. When you put square braces, it will be treated list. When you put this parenthesis, it will be treated as tuple. So very basic standardizations. So if if I am passing my value of index position of stack value into negative, so what I will get now? I'll get the last number. So similarly, if I'm changing this into string, like I may take like fruits. We take like fruits, putting a tuple, apple, comma based. All the list items will follow a basic principle is list item will be separated by a comma. Basic funda you need to remember at any time. Kiwi, kiwi, and banana, orange, mango. So these are the fruits are there. Print fruits will get fruits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a purely string item, as you know that. If I want to access, if I want to access using like what I can say that a specific range by using slicing option, what we have used in the strings, same slicing option will also applied here. When you are treating list items, all the slicing options you may use here. 1:4, may check it. Wow, from the index position 1 onwards, it is getting 1, 2, 3, 4. The range we are specifying 4 from the 0 position, like index position from 1. You change, it may be like positive index or negative index or reverse indexes. You may try all the combinations. Now see here how it is coming. The list item, what it is there in the inside the tuple, the items are quietly opposite. First item last, second item last two. This way we are getting. If the requirement, if it is there, you can put. If not, if you want to take a few items only, you can take. If your requirement may be to compare something using if-else statements, that is also it's possible to read. How you will read the if-else statement, sorry, for loop statement. For item, you may take item or fruit or anything. It's up to you. For item in fruits or fruit in fruits, but also you can very nomenclature nearby items only you have to choose. Fruit in fruits. Okay. Here you should follow the indentation. Print or like a reading all the fruits. Fruit. Fruit. Just see the output. One by one you are getting output. See all like these all the concepts you have to practice on regularly. How the list, how the tuple are going to be applied. So now, if you want to verify like order a banana or kiwi, see, or else you are specifying a kiwi fruit in a discount. Simply you can write how if decision making system you need to prepare. If a fruit is equal to matching kiwi, put a decision, print statement, right? For this, you have more 10% discount. So let's see. When I am reading this fruits tuple item, when I am reading like kiwi, if it is matching, we'll get for this fruit you have more 10% discount. If you want to stop there, it's a terminate the loop. What you do? You put break. If you want to continue, even the message is displayed. You need not to write any. If you want to continue means, you can add the continue statement also. This way, you need to prepare tuples in Python. We have seen like a negative index, positive index, reading the loop like using for loop statement, the list of items, group of items, maybe I'm putting here 5 items only. If your items are thousands of items, what you do? Understood the for loop, how it will run. See, it will read all the items. You need not to worry about it. Loop will take in care. Loop knows how to run. It will run. add many items and much data. Whenever you are dealing with the loop statements, you need much data, more data. Then only you will understand more, informatively, you will understand the concepts. So till now, I told you wow, this code you may take for a reference. Or someone will ask me to Sasa, please send notes. So much notes is this. No problem. So here you may observe, I told you very clearly for tuple is immutable and we cannot modify it, and we cannot add an item or remove an item. In this scenario, I want to add a new fruit. How it is possible there? In my running of my functionality, I want to add a new item, my requirement, and any new fruit name, any new fruit name. Let's see. Grapes, I need to add here in my fruit items list. So how it is possible? These are the concept is very important. Why? Because tuples are immutable. And if you need to add in a tuple item, the list like a tuple in a new item, how it is possible? It's a compulsory beginner's interview person. So why? Because like the tuples are very new to Python Pro concepts. Tuples will use for many of data science concepts to making concurrent data without tampering data. For the purpose only tuples are using. So very importantly, I'll discuss you with a few points about the tuple, where it will be used. See, it cannot be muted and it cannot be modified. No? So what is the data? How much sensitive it is? So tuples are mainly, not basically, mainly used for sensitive data. For an example, it will be tuples like these list items, tuple items are used mainly for sensitive data. What is sensitive data? What are the sensitive data? For an example, credit card numbers, CVV number for the credit card. See variables, how it will be decided there in the tuple list items. And PIN number and end of the day, like a validity, and a name on it, and a password, PWD for the credit card. How sensitive these are the informations. If anyone knows this information, like while applying on any transactions in bank account or any online banking, how sensitive this data? Sensitive. If anyone knows these parameters with the data, he can also use our card and he'll tamper our card, like our data details, and he'll use for it. So this is how the hacking will happen. So for such a type of more sensitive data in programming, tuples are going to be used. Once it is framed in a tuple, enter the program execution, it cannot be modified. It's a completely sealed box, how the data it would be. For the purpose only, tuples are introduced in Python to making data science concepts or machine learning concepts, which the data cannot be modified forever in lifetime. Such concepts are going to be introduced for using tuple list items. Even online transactions, username, passwords, bank account numbers, and amount transfers all will be more and more sensitive data. Even if the person who are having any personal data like mobile numbers or other numbers, PAN numbers, these are also very sensitive data for a person. His privacy. Who will put all these details at openly? These are very important. For wherever it's a highly important, where we need to put on high secure zone for the data, we can use for tuples. In such a usage, if we want to do some parameters, how it is possible? So millions of questions. Yeah, there is a possible to modify and add the items in list like tuples. It's very simple. How it can be possible? See, I'm taking a variable called L, a list, simple list. I'm trying to converting this tuple into list. Once it is converted into tuple, from list, what we have covered the previous lecture, you may observe how we treated the list item. All the functionalities will work there. The conversion method, which is the conversion of this method, which is readily available. So how it will be applied? You put list, very simple in Python. You need not to bother. Just simply put list method, put the parameter of tuples which we are added. FRU ITS. Done. My job is done. Let's see what inside the L. What inside the L? Let's see. If we see an items in output using square braces, we call it as list items. So as we see in the L like a square braces in the output, as we seen in the output like a square braces in the output, just see. It would be called as list item. So once we converted the data into list item, we can play a game. We can play a game. How we can add a list item? For an example, for an index position, I'm going to adding L1 that equal to grapes. L1, I'm going to adding grapes. So with this is item, we are good. Oh, sorry. Item we are adding, no? So put the string item this way. And now you just try to print like a run same list item. See the grapes are going to be adding here. So modified instead of kiwi, the index position 1, we are added grapes. Again, it's under list only. So what is our data type we are using here? Tuple. So it's a simply we making put into tuple. How it is possible? Just put like just t I'm taking for tuple, simple variable. Just use tuple as method, put L. That's it. If you print this t, what we see here? Again, it's a tuple item with grapes. Am I done the modification of tuple? This is very important interview question. Strongly remember all of you. So when you are dealing with tuples, to modify tuples are also possible. By default, as a syntax based tuples are cannot be modified, and it is a mutable. Immutable, we cannot mute it. And tuple, the list of items, I have shown you like a string items. Maybe you may choose your items, maybe irrespective of data type, maybe string, number, or float, any type of data you may use it. So I think it's a very simple and easy to use tuples concept. Try to apply for a tuple for a number. Just see here. Numbers I have seen. I've shown you very clearly. So for combination of the numbers, we'll see. For adding and all, this is a very important lecture. Just put in one example. like a modification of tuple. How to add, modify tuple. This is a sample program for you. Check yourself. So how simple you are going to be using tuple? You will be learn. Can anyone prepare a simple tuple with cars? Put a tuple and car with models. Put a tuple car with models. If anyone interested, prepare the car with a loop statement also. You prepare yourself and let me see. For loop to read all tuple items. So you have to keep on practice the loop statements only. Why? Because you are not going to work with single items. Whenever you are dealing with the loop statements, like in the database which you have connected, you will be deal with the multiple items, not the single in a programming. Always you strongly remember this. It's very important. Yeah. Any queries for this? Any queries you may ask? So let me explain you something about online courses which we are offering. So we have in a link. I'll send you. I'll send it to you all. The Udemy courses are there. So many Udemy courses are available in online. You may check with yeah, this profile. You may check. I'll sending you the link. Where is the chat box? See here. I have a sent like Udemy courses link here. So you will find what you will find here. All the courses like a full stack web development. Someone is requesting me to how to take this Udemy course. This course is having, it's a C, the price is only 490 rupees we are offering. To the Udemy, we are offering this course is 490 rupees only. So who are interested, if anyone who are wants to learn this course, you may try yourself. Like how you will try? On group also I'm sending the link and see vast library is there for this course to become like learn something like HTML from scratch or CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, and jQuery, and WordPress, and PHP, MySQL database, and core Python as well. See, all these group of course like curriculum, you may identify what you will learn and see the curriculum, how it would be. Like 201 lectures, all about 19 hours of length of total content. See, you may find like HTML courses, all will be explained very detailedly in like how we are going to be explaining in practical oriented lectures. This way only we have covered. So here you may see like CSS. In CSS, maybe you learn like by seeing any online portal that I sure, where you need to concentrate here specifically classes and IDs. Classes and IDs, and all about like external CSS, how you are going to be implementing and calling and focusing on classes and IDs. These are the very important lectures. Once it's done, you will easily learn and implement Bootstrap based application like website. What I promise you, even if you are not in like a great developer, you start by initiating as a freelancing of website application developments, website freelancing developments for your users. Damn surely, if you are learning Bootstrap like a HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap, that's enough. You start with a great websites creation. Having a dynamic data, you can use like how to initiate WordPress and PHP. You know, I think like this PHP is for dynamic web programming, which is very popular in the industry. So these are the lectures how simply you can crack very basics. Very basics you will learn here. And contact form also we have added how to prepare and all. And once it is completed, you will learn like MySQL database, how to insert like a installation, connecting database, retrieving, update, basic queries you will learn here. So the API, the creation of Google Map attachments, and many challenges, autocompletes, and special characters in HTML and CSS. See, vast course we have added, and it's only for 490 rupees as of now. It's a 86% of offer. Like, see, no pre-knowledge is required. No pre-knowledge is required. From the scratch only, we are starting all the courses. If you are having PC, internet, you may buy this course from here. And what is the benefits you will get? See, the course is overall ratings of 4.1 rating. 4.1 star rating your my courses are having. It's internationally the students. But from India, anywhere in the world, all over 190 countries, students are going to be participating in my courses. And here, full lifetime access, once you take the course, full lifetime access, access on mobile and TV, and certificate of completion. You will get a world acceptable certificate of completion from UW. It's a fully prepared and guided English titles with subtitles, and the lectures are in English. And I strongly recommend, let's take a lecture, like let's buy a lecture. If you are not interested at any time, within 30 days, if you are not interested in any course, you may take this, or we have so many courses are there. At any time, you go with like a cancellation and ask for 100% refund, you will get. There is a no question. Why you are reading and you are learned some lectures, why not? Now you are not interested. No questions will ask there. You will get 100% money back in 30 days. Within 30 days, if you are not interested and if you are not learn anything from the course. No one will ask you. So take a challenge. If you are interested, go with the course, and it's a super help. It will give you so many courses. You may require like to join anywhere. They'll ask you like know the HTML or CSS or Bootstrap, JavaScript. Very essential. Very essentially, so many companies, even if you are going as a Python developer, they'll ask you like full stack developer. So if you know like front end basic implementation using HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, all the web application, whichever, wherever you go, these are required. These are very common. So think about it. How to implement, how to learn the tags, very efficient lectures, and what the real-time developer required lectures we have prepared here. So the specifically we have tie up with the Udemy and providing 86% of offer and 490 with even the offer which is followed in 2 days left are there for the same price, like a 30-day money back guarantee will get that damn surely. There is a no question, no one will ask you, even portal or even the instructor. Instructor means we are the instructors. So no one will ask you a question. Think about it. Anyone is interested to become a full stack, in a title of your resume also, you can put by learning these things. And having a Udemy certificate also with you to making more confident at the part. And now who wants to learn like Linux basics, this is also very highly essential course for beginners who don't know about the command, who don't know how to run Linux. All these guys can enroll and learn the basic course of this Linux for beginners. So anyone who are interested to take the basics of commands, installation of Linux, running, and trying to approaching in a Linux. I think someone is asked me to like a Linux tutorial basics and all. So what I am suggesting you, if you are interested to go with this course, also is only 490 rupees nowadays, now today and tomorrow. If you are comfortable, take what you want to learn from this. See, go with the curriculum. Don't listen my words also. Go with the curriculum. Follow the like few basics of things are there. Basics of 3 lectures are available for a specific course. Whichever you feel comfortable, listen, understand. If you are willing to take, you go ahead. And also, we are putting like a C# basic and intermediate. This is for purely for who are looking for ASP.NET courses. C# is a ASP.NET Microsoft technology, how the Java, how the Python, similarly the C#. Fully supported object-oriented programming language where we can build vast applications of Windows, web, mobile apps, and all using APIs, and all we can create by using what is the possibility in software industry. So this is a course is intermediate, like basic fundamentals is the first one. And the second one would be like a C# coding intermediate, and methods classes will be follows. I hope you will look at that video lectures. Along with, if you are interested in any database, anyone, it might be PostgreSQL, or it may be Microsoft SQL Server, or it may be MySQL Server. Anyone is need to fill your like what we can say full stack developer. So think about it, by adding your skills in your resume to get more confidence, you go any one of the courses, whichever you comfortable. Courses are starting from the initiating from 0 onwards. We are going to starting, and the course will help you in a great way. So the 490 offer is going for today and tomorrow, and 30-day money back guarantee you will get anyhow. So accordingly, choose yourself. I have sent you the link of my profile here, and all over the world, overall the students you may see here, and you may find our ratings also. So many reviews we have received. The reviewers are supporting greatly. Like the students, we don't know the student where he is sitting. We don't have any communication with the student also. They, by seeing the course, they are putting their reviews, their own reviews. You may hear about the Udemy. The user will get 100% quality of the reviews only. So if you need any additional support while joining the course, you need any additional support. I wish you take like these courses at Harisystems. So Harisystems, like from through our team also will support if you are like enroll the courses from here. Learn Python, full stack web development, and coding for kids, like basics, beginners and intermediate, Microsoft SQL Server, and Linux. Prices may differ, like around it would be like a 699. These prices would be there. Say, let's see for an Linux basics, the course would be like, yeah, so very low price we have given. For this price, it's not possible to give you support. It is the price would be like around 799 or 999. We'll give you enough support also. Like 1 or 2 1 hour sessions we may conduct to help you to understand all the topics. So there is a 2 platforms you may go and you may buy the courses. Whenever you comfortable time, you just find it. All the courses are going to be like which are developed by very most seniors, and the content which is prepared by super seniors, about 10 plus years of the experts. So I wish you good luck to join whichever you comfortable. The link here it is for online courses. Go through one by one. Surya has sent an course tuple bench RD for car for name in cars. Surya, I hope you are getting an error. I think so. This program is not running. Am I correct? So on the list item, like a variable, you have taken capital C, and here you are using small c. So correct it. You will get in a great answer. Correct it. Like for loop, you are using like cars, you are using like a small letter. So correct it. And Teja has done. All are using only top cars only. Okay. Seems like a somewhat extension of methods you are already used here. Yeah, great. Teja has also done a great job. Awesomely, you have done good. So anyone who are interested for our courses, let them also share the links and probe them if anyone is interested. Similarly, who are interested to join online courses also, you just refer us. We are like teaching our website. You may find www.harisystems.com. You may find here like all the support of online courses what we are going to be providing. At the same time, we'll support like any gaps who are having like support, which are those who are applying for jobs and fulfill the gaps. We'll try to help if it is possible. Who knows the technology very well, then immediately we'll support them. All right. So I'm winding up the session today. We'll catch you tomorrow with a great topic. Thank you all.